Oh, hi there. I'm Christopher Williams. I'm your chef for today, and I will be teaching you how to make chocolate chip cookies. Let's get started. Now I'll be showing you the ingredients and things that we need to help us cook and bake these cookies. Be sure that you have a good environment that you work in and your space is clear, and also make sure it's clean. Therefore, you will be able to make excellent cookies. To make chocolate chip cookies from scratch, there will be a few ingredients that we need to do so. Those ingredients include pure vanilla extract, make sure it's pure, softened butter, make sure it's unsweetened, salt, all-purpose flour, pure granulated sugar, light brown sugar, make sure it's light brown and not the dark brown sugar, pure baking soda, semi-sweet chocolate chip morsels, and last but not least, 1 egg. Now that we have took a look at the ingredients and I've listed the ingredients that we will need, let's take a look at the measuring tools and tools that we will need to help us bake these cookies. First, you will need teaspoons and tablespoons, measuring cups, wax paper. The wax paper will help your cookies not stick and it will be easier to take out your cookies. And of course, a cookie sheet. Alright, so now that I have shown you the measuring tools and the baking tools needed, and I've listed the ingredients and shown you the ingredients, let's go take a trip over to my stove and let's go preheat the oven. Now that we've made it to my oven, I'm going to be preheating my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Before we start cooking, it is important that we wash our hands. Step 1. First, you want to mix in 3/4 cup of your light brown sugar. Now that we have already put in 3/4 cup of the brown sugar, now it's time to take 3/4 cup of the granulated sugar and put it on top. Now it's time for us to add the salt. Take your measuring teaspoons and find the 1/2 teaspoon. After you have found the 1/2 teaspoon, it's time for us to scoop up a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and sprinkle it in. Now take your teaspoons and find 1 teaspoon. After you have found 1 teaspoon, take the baking soda and take 1 teaspoon of the baking soda and put it inside of the mixture. Be sure to clear it off, make sure it's even. Now take this mixture and add it inside of what we have already started. I have already pre-added this mixture, so I will not do it again. Next, we will use 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Make sure you are using the correct cup measurements while doing this. To make things easier, I have already pre-poured the all-purpose flour into a large bowl so I could scoop it up easier with my cup. Now it's time to add the chocolate chips. My chocolate chip bag is already 2 cups, but if yours is bigger, add 2 cups of these chocolate chips. Next, it's time to add the vanilla extract. Make sure you open up your vanilla extract and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to our mixture. Okay, now it's time to add 1 stick of our unsalted butter to the mixture. Open up the butter and put it inside. Now take 1 egg, crack the egg, and put it inside of the mixture. Now you want to begin to mix up the mixture and stir it up. Make sure you put all your elbow grease into it and give it all you got. Now that we are done with the mixture, let's take a trip over to the stove and the oven. Now let's take the cookie dough, scoop it in our hands, and roll it in our hands and place it on the wax paper. You should be able to fit about 9 to 12 cookies on the wax paper. If you are having trouble, use a tablespoon and it will help you place the cookies on the wax paper. Now it's time to put the cookies in the oven. I will return after the cookies have finished baking. Don't mind my ugly cookies, but I'm pretty sure yours will be great. I taught you guys how to make very delicious chocolate chip cookies. I hope you use this recipe to your advantage and have fun. I'm Chef Chris and I'm gone.